Hey, Randy Stepp here, the Admitted Obsessed Runner. Episode 7, Obsessed Runner Live. Hey, thanks for being here, following me around. I'm sitting here happy and relaxed and rested after a couple of days off. We just finished, a couple of weeks ago, Run Woodstock. The social media posts always say, greatest weekend ever. And then we just finished Dances with Dirt this last weekend. Greatest running day ever. Greatest day ever. If you haven't been to either one of those events, for sure, you need to schedule it next year. Put them on your calendar. What's coming up right away is the Scrumpy Skedaddle. I was just noticing I have a Scrumpy shirt on today. I don't drink a lot of hard cider, but on that day I do, because how can you not? So run through the orchards, drink some hard cider. It's coming right up. You can still jump in. But this is live, so, you know, it depends when you watch it. You might miss it still. So I'm here, you know, what I do in my blog and what I do here on Obsessed Runner Live mainly is to come up with ways to motivate your butt out the door and get in your daily run. You know, we live very, very busy lives, you know. Family responsibilities, our jobs, season tickets. There is so much to get in the way of your running. Deaths, marriages, all of these things. Great excuses, most people would think, to miss the daily run. None of them are good excuses at all. Just a story that might relate. I was out for a group run from one of the stores one evening, and we came to a corner and a funeral procession was going by, so we had to stop for a minute for the funeral procession. There was this older guy that was running with us. He took his hat off, and he put his head down. He said a little prayer, and then the traffic cleared up, and we started running along, and I said, do you always have that kind of reverence when you see a funeral? He said, well, I was married to the woman for almost 40 years. So anyway, the idea being, there is no good excuse to miss the run. But seriously, running is always a choice, and skipping the run is always a bad choice. Nobody really has time to fit in a run in a day. You know, you think how busy your day is. If you try to fit in a run, it's not going to happen. Your run needs to be planned. You need to schedule that run and give it the priority of anything else on your schedule. You might have to move your schedule, move the run just like anything else. But that run needs that kind of priority. Let's see, you might have to lie, but maybe not so much lie as to never tell the whole truth. You don't want to tell people, you know, I can't get there by 6 o'clock because you're running at 4 and you know it'll be tight. So you'll say, well, I can make it at 7. I have a late appointment, which is true. You have an appointment for your run. You're really not lying. So I'm here to tell you not running is irresponsible. Whereas the non-running public would probably think that you're being irresponsible heading out for your run. The reality is absolutely different than that. It's irresponsible for you not to run. First of all, for your mental and physical health. Your run adds hours to your day and years to your life. It maybe might keep your sanity. Think about that. Is this important or not? The reality is that you are a better person for your family and for your work life and maybe for the world by getting in that daily run. The daily run reboots you, right? You come back clear-headed, making better decisions, you're more productive. All of these things happen just from that run. So you're more creative, you're rejuvenated. All of this happens because you got that run in. When you go out for that run, you probably inspire other people in the world to make the world a better place. They see you running. They see the goals that you accomplish. Every one of your runs is like a piece of a puzzle of your long-term goals. You know, we should always have some long-term running goals, and each time you put in a run, you are training for a long-term goal. So it's part of that process And you will learn from this. And by accomplishing long-term goals and understanding delayed gratification and being successful in your running will carry over into your work life, your family life. This is amazing things happen only when people understand delayed gratification. To do great things, you really need to understand that. And you get that from that daily run. So every one of those runs is really important. And I'm here to justify your daily run. Yeah. So let me be your voice of reason, when you're thinking of copping out. And let me be the voice in your head that says, I'm really screwing up when I miss my run. So, hey, if you enjoy what you see here, tell people that we're live on YouTube, or dead on YouTube if you watch it a couple days later, but we're still there. Thanks for joining me, the Obsessed Runner Live, and come back here often and look for new episodes.